Well, hello there. Ann here, and today we have another car vlog and slash I don't know what else we're going to do. I have another appointment that I'm going to right now. I have to be there at 11. It is 10:45. But it takes about 10, maybe 10, 15 minutes. I'm getting there just on time. This thing is going to be shaky because whatever my daughter did, she broke the little thingy, so it's like hanging by its last thread. I won't stay on here long doing that. I have to go get mine. I have one at home. I'll have to put on there for her. So I don't know what the heck she does. Yeah, so I have another, like a test I have to get done. And that'll be my last test. And then I get my results, what's going on. Then, let's see, today's Tuesday. Wednesday, I have the rehab, of course. Then Thursday at 8:30 in the morning, I am going to kill my husband, okay? Because he made me an 8:30 eye doctor appointment. And it's in Philly where I have to go because it's a really good eye thing for diabetes and stuff. They check your retina and they make sure you don't have any blood vessels, you know, all that kind of stuff, which my regular dentist, I don't know what he's doing. I know he's trying to, you know, he's trying to help. I don't know where, it sounds like there's air coming, but I don't know. It's very windy today. And then what happens is my husband, a lot of times, he takes a half a day because he had like 60 days or something, you know, like half a days. And so he schedules everything in the morning. That way, of course, he can go with me and take me, right? And then he can go to work in the afternoon, you know? So that's why he does it. But I'm like, oh my God. You know, it's about 40 minutes to get there to Philly, and I still got to get up and get ready and stuff. So it's like I got to get up like, you know, 5:30, something like that. But anyway, so I have a busy week, and I don't know what it is. I'm just not getting a lot of sleep, so hence why I look like this. Would you look? I mean, I didn't even really brush my hair. Let's just be real. But yeah, so I had to, let me tell you what I had to do this morning. So I had to go to the other town, another town, to go to my lawyer. So you guys know, most of you guys know what I'm dealing with this house. If you don't know, just in case you're new, there was a fire in 2019. No, 2018, September of 2018. And it was my mother and grandmother's house. They lived together. My grandmother lived there. She got the house in 1979, okay? And then in 2019, both of them passed away. My mother moved into my grandmother died first. And when my mother moved into the house, she wasn't even in there 30 days before my mom passed, okay? And my mom left me the house. And I couldn't move in there till after a year because I was grieving. You know, my mom passed there, and it was also my childhood home. So I just couldn't, mentally I couldn't. So a lot of times when you have contractors or anything done to your house, you usually have a warranty for like a year. So the year passed because, you know, nobody was there. When I first moved back into the house, the downstairs bathroom was all black sewer coming out of the toilet and everything. What happened was the main sewer pipe broke. So it was like $7,000 and $7,050 or something like that. Almost $7,100 I had to pay to fix the main sewer pipe as soon as I moved in. Do the bathroom downstairs. Oh my God, it was a mess. And then, okay, here comes winter time. I'm like, what is going on where the second floor, you would turn the heat and it's so hot, but downstairs there's no air coming out. Like, it's cold. Well, they never, because they took everything down to like the wood, right? They had to redo the house, 80% of the house. Well, they never put a return duct in. So what happened was all the air was just going to the second floor. So, and there's a lot of things that they did that they didn't do right. They never put a thing in the bathroom. What do you call that thing? The exhaust fan was fake. Really quickly, I see some comments. They're like, Who else gets nervous with them doing the steering wheel? I always have it on the bottom here, like not. I do sometimes like this, but a lot of times I have my hand down on the bottom and you don't see it. So if you see me talking with my hands, I might for a second, but then there's always one hand down here, you know. Anyway, I don't know why that just came to my mind. So, and then like I said, there's other things that just was not, where it's not done properly. So, one, I am trying to, you know, get everything done in my name. Two, I have to get things fixed right. And try to see if I make these, if I pay for everything, I can get refunded or whatever the case may be, because a lot of stuff I can prove. And then I have some other things that I'm talking to the lawyer about, like like videos, just different things, like I have to show them, or like videos of the house and, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, my point is I had to go there to take care of that. And then I have to go to like the next city, the next town to go to, well, I had to go back to my house, which is a different town. Now I have to go to a whole different town to go to my doctor's. So, to get this test done. So my point is, I've been a busy beaver all day. Busy beaver? I've never seen busy beaver in my life. Never. I woke up today feeling so good. Like, remember I was saying, so like right after my surgery and stuff, like I was feeling really depressed and everything made me cry. And a few of you guys told me that's how you were, especially when you have something trauma happen to your body. And as time is going by, it's getting better and better. Now, I've always suffered from depression, okay? So let's just be real. I will always have that, you know, especially like seasonal depression I have. But I just suffer from depression. And now, like, and I've suffered from anxiety, but not like this. I think, like, I don't know what medicine, or maybe all these medicines combined. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like fidgety, you know? But anyway, so like with the depression, it was just worse than what it usually was. But I notice as time is going on, I'm feeling better and better. And I really think it's getting out of the house, number one, is helping me. Being around people, because, you know, going to the rehab, there are, I mean, most people are like in their upper 60s, 70s and older, you know, but it's still, I get to talk to people, you know. Then doing my walk and talks, getting out of the house, just getting out, you know, is really, really helping me mentally. I do start therapy this week. It's Thursday night. I start my therapy. And I did like marriage counseling and stuff like that, but I never really did like therapy for me. I've went a few times, but not really where I got into it. And I'm telling you, I'm working on myself. Like I said, I wasn't always a great person, and nobody is. You show me a perfect person, right? And I, you know, instead of like talking about it, I need to do it. And I need to learn to forgive myself, because there's a lot of things I don't forgive myself for, you know, just in general. And I need to learn how to do that. So, all right, I'm going to get off of here because I'm close to where I have to go. And this thing I think is shaking. I don't know. I'd have to watch it in the editing. So I'm going to get off of here. And I'll come back on after my testing, let you know how, you know, everything was and stuff like that. But, yeah, I'll be back. Well, hello there. Welcome to our walk and talk number 11. Lucky 11. So I'm at the park and it's starting to rain. I was here for about 10-15 minutes and I was on the phone talking, running my mouth per usual. And I'm like, oh no, it's starting to rain. So let me go ahead, come on here real quick and talk to you guys. I got my, let's see, you guys can see, I ordered this thing from Amazon. It was like 17-18 bucks. I'll link it down below, and you can wear it as a crossbody. You can wear it, I guess, a fanny pack in the front, but it carries my water. Let me show you. See my little water thingy majiggy? And sorry about that cleavage there. And different things, and I can have my bird seed. I didn't bring the bird seed today, but I can have everything right here. My lip gloss. I didn't even put any on, did I? I'm gonna have to do that and everything. So love that, because a few of you told me, I'm like, yeah, let me order something from Amazon so I'm not like carrying everything. And I am old school. You can tell how my age, because let me show you how I have my hoodie. I don't know if you can see. I have to see that in editing, but if not, I have it wrapped around my waist so that I could put a hoodie on. I don't know what you seen first, because the other day I did a car vlog. I was heading to get another CAT scan that I had to drink that nasty stuff, and then they put contrast in again. And so look, let me see if I can show you. I hate the fact with blood thinners how like I don't know what you can see because I'm in the light. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm starting to bruise. Anywho, and holy crap, can I just tell you, I felt so nauseous. So I'm doing the vlog, and the last thing I said, I was like, all right, I'm going to go in, get my test. I'll come back and let you know how I made out. You never heard from me again. I went to Walmart, then I had to go to ShopRite for a little bit, which is a grocery store. And then I came home and went to sleep for hours. I was so nauseous. And they're like, make sure you drink a lot of water to flush the contrast out. But oh gosh. So I never finished vlogging or anything, so it's only like 10 minutes, so I don't know if I put that in or you're just seeing this. I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna have to put my hoodie on soon because it's drizzling like very lightly, but you know, not too bad. Oh, really quickly, well, I never have makeup on when I do my walk and talks, but I did a BoxyCharm video over the weekend. If you don't know, I'll leave my main channel, Just Ann, down in the description box, but I do like unboxings, beauty related stuff. And in my BoxyCharm, I got this thing from Skin & Company, and it's like a makeup skincare thing. It's like this filter thing. And anyway, I have it on. I said to you guys, the next time I do my walk and talk, I'm going to put it on because it's supposed to make you look like you have a filter. So I do have on SPF, and then I have that on. And I don't know if it like looks like a filter effect because I still see like pores a little bit. But I do see a difference. Every time I hear, if you look over here, I hear like branches crackling. I think it's a snake, and I am petrified of snakes. That'll get my attention real quick. It's probably like a squirrel or something, but anywho, so I wanted to tell you about this prank that my daughter did to me, her and her best friend, okay? And it was not funny. I am still upset about it. I mean, it's a good prank, but let me tell you what they did. So, yesterday, like I said, I wasn't feeling good. I don't know who came up with this idea or not. Lexi and her friend comes over. Lexi's like, Mommy, remember I told you I was laying down, and I was laying down in the living room, like on the couch. And I said, what, baby? Hold on, let me, I gotta put some lip gloss on. All right, I always have to have something on my mouth. Like, that didn't sound good. Get your head out of the gutter. Okay, so she comes in, and I like put my head up, and I seen my daughter like had a black eye here, had like a busted lip, and I'm like, what the fuck, what happened? And she's like, I was at the mall. Now my daughter talks to a guy, and so that I know. So she brought up his name, and I guess she was like, and I don't know if she said like his baby mom or his girlfriend. She didn't know he had a girlfriend. I don't remember because I was too busy like looking at her face. And I'm like, what? And she was like, yeah, we were at the mall, and she seen me, and I confronted him, and she jumped me, and, you know, I'm not even thinking. So the first thing I say to her friend, well, why ain't your face fucked up? Why didn't you help? You just let my daughter get, like, and I'm pissed. So now I'm getting my shoes on. I'm getting stuff on. I'm looking for my pocketbook. I immediately go, I grab a few things, my gun, my knife, and my mace, right? And I'm like putting it in my pocket. I was like, let's go. And Lexi was like, well, Mommy, calm down, calm down. They're probably not there. I was like, fuck that. We need to go. Your face looks like that. Like, and I mean, when I tell you, I haven't been this mad in over 20 years. Like, it came back to me how I was years ago, right? Because even years ago, I didn't do a lot of talking. You know, like on this online stuff, people go back and forth. I don't do, you know, I might say something, but like, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. Face to face, though, it's not going to be much talking. You know, I've always been that way. But as I'm aging, you know, I mean, you just kick me in my back or something like that, and I'm done, right? You know, it's like that. But it brought me that, like, my daughter, you know, you become like a mama lion. And, like, they're starting to laugh a little bit, and I'm like, then I'm even getting more mad, like, why are you laughing? This isn't funny, you know? And all that. And then I'm, like, telling her, this is why you have to make sure these people aren't married or girlfriends or like, you know, I'm just going off. So then they're like, I'm like, what is so funny? Because, like, I'm outside going to her car. I'm like, get the keys. And they're like, Lexi goes, Mommy. And she goes like this. And she wipes. So now, and I'm like, she was like, it's just a joke. I'm just joking. So now I'm getting pissed because I'm thinking, okay, now she's just saying that because she knows I'm mad. right? She knows I'm getting ready to go to this mall, right? And then like she takes her makeup off and goes like this, and it was a prank. They put makeup on and they're laughing. Now I'm really pissed. Like, that's not funny. So like her friend wanted to do to her mom, like, don't do that, because her mom is worse than me. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't do that. And I'm like, Lexi, first of all, you know what's going on with my health? Don't do that to me. And it's not funny. You know, that's how people get hurt, you know, because what if I just had a car? This is why I think maybe I didn't have a car, and I just got in my car and went to the mall. I mean, I don't even know what the hell I was looking for, but do you know what I mean? And now that I take some time, I understand, okay, it's a prank, but that's not funny. I said, don't do that. Now I understand how when you watch these prank videos, how like the other party, when it's real, because a lot of them are fake, you know, or like skits, like, I understand why people get so mad. That's not funny. I was pissed. And Lexi was like, what are you going to do with the gun? I was like, well, I don't know. You know, because I didn't know, like, if there's a bunch of people there. And not that I would shoot anybody, but, like, you just never know for protection. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, you guys know where I'm from. You know, I'm raised my kids in the project. So, you know, I always think the worst. It's like, think the worst, prepare for the best, but always think the worst, right? And it's like, oh, I was so mad at her. So mad. And they thought it was like the funniest thing. I'm like, when you have kids, that's when you'll understand, because that's not funny. So that's what happened to me yesterday. So then, of course, I wasn't going to film. But, yeah. So that's the story of my life. Oh, I hear a bird. Oh, I see it. I know once I turn around, they're going to run off. It sounds like yep. Sounds like a cat, don't it? It's like a little black bird. Anyway, it's my ADD. So it's like, ooh. So yeah. Anywho, so that's what's been going on with me. I'm waiting for my test. They say no news is good news, so I haven't heard anything back yet from the CAT scan. So I don't know why, like, they wanted me to drink the stuff. Like, why wasn't the contrast good enough? So, but it's better to be prepared than not. I got my test back from the lung function test. What is it called? PFT or something, pulmonary function test. And I had that a couple weeks ago, remember? Finally got back to me. So, no COPD, no emphysema, but they do show signs. They asked me if I had asthma, like if I'm asthmatic. And I said, well, when I was a kid, I had asthma really bad. But as I got older, I grew out of it. So I guess it came back or whatever. So I don't know if that's why I have the shortness of breath or like what's going on. So they ordered me something through my pharmacy I have to pick up. I don't know if it's like an inhaler or I really don't know what it was, but because I didn't pick it up yet. I have to do that today. And so that's good news. I knew something was going on, so I know I'm not crazy, you know, because I've been saying for years, let's say like it's hot. Let's say it's 100 degrees out. You know, when you open your door, you feel like a heat wave. Well, like all of a sudden, it's like I feel like I'm like the air sucked out of me, if that makes any sense. And it's like, oh my God, I can't breathe. And I remember I used to tell like people like, oh my God, my chest hurts. Not like where I meant like my actual chest, I meant like my lungs. And so now I know I'm not going crazy. But the funny is, like, I don't hear myself wheezing. So I don't wheeze, but that was that. But the good thing is no CPOD, no none of that stuff. So that's great news. I'm happy for that. Thank God, finally something positive. I should go across this bridge because I'm just pacing back and forth. I don't feel it drizzling anymore. Seems like it stopped now, so that's good. I hear, yeah, let me go over here because I don't know what these people are doing over there, handling business. Let me just keep on walking, minding my business. I know some of you guys say how, like, you're surprised how it's not really crowded where I go. I think it's because a lot of times, like today is Wednesday, and what is it, 1:30, 2 o'clock? So a lot of kids are in school. And I don't usually come here on the weekends. But even though, still, yeah, it is pretty peaceful, which is good for me, you know? So I'm glad about that. But I think a lot of people don't get out as much because of COVID and, you know, people are staying indoors and, you know what I mean? But I do think that has a lot to do with it. I think it's like kids are in school and stuff, you know? I spoke too soon. All right, it's starting to drizzle a little bit, so I got to walk to the post office, so I'm gonna, let's see, what is the easiest way to go to the post office? All right, let me turn around. I'm probably making you guys nauseous. All right, I'm gonna head to the post office, And then once I get close uptown, I'll come back on, because I don't want to make this vlog too long, you know. I can't think today. So once I get to the post office, see if anything packages. What? Let me try that again. See if anything I didn't get it out. See if any packages came. I think my Chic beauty box came, I believe. I see people unboxing, and I haven't watched any videos because I like to be surprised. I like to do first impressions, like, so you can generally see what my first impression is when I think of the product, you know? So, well, I'll just walk for a little bit. Let me go past these people real quick. Alright, so I walk past some people. I never like putting people on my vlogs. Number one, I don't get permission, and I don't know. I mean, like I told you before, I know I could blur their faces out. Plus, I still get a little uncomfortable when because they stare like, you know, what is she doing? Talking to herself? I don't know. There's a lot of birds. I hear a lot of different birds. I'm going past the graffiti wall. Okay. I love this graffiti wall. I show it to you all the time, but I love it. I think it's the colors and it's the art. I love artsy things, like, you know. Okay, so I'm going to start walking to get closer to the post office, and then what I'll do is I'll pop it around and fast forward it. You'll see me go in the post office, see if there's anything there. And yeah, I'm gonna put the phone in this little thing I got that way to protect it, because it's just like drizzling a little bit. So I'll be back. All right, we're at the famous post office. I love this building. This has to be at least 100 years old. Let's see what we got. Alright, so I got the Chic beauty box, and I think there's something else at home I have to unbox. So maybe later I'll get dressed, put some makeup on, and film, because I haven't put anything up on my main channel. I did the Ipsy X and I did the BoxyCharm for May since this weekend. So maybe that's what I'll do. If I don't get it up tonight, it'll be up tomorrow. So I'm gonna get off of here. It's starting to get humid now. So please like this video. It really does help me out, or dislike it. That helps me out too. Leave a comment. That helps me out too. That's with engagement. Let me know what the weather is where you're at. Is it raining? Is it not? And yeah, I will try to get a vlog up tomorrow, but like I said, my husband's leaving tomorrow, so I don't know like how that's going to go, but I'll try. I do have an 8:30 in the morning eye doctor appointment, and I have to go all the way to Philly, which takes 40 minutes. So we have to leave at least by 7:30, because you know I like to be early. So that means I have to get up at like 5:30. Why would he make it that early? I don't know. I'm not a morning person. So I'll try to vlog that a little bit, and they're just checking my retina, you know, with having diabetes and stuff, just a checkup, nothing that I think anything's wrong. And yeah, so I don't know, I'll see what we can do. If not, definitely Friday, you will definitely see a walk and talk. And I'm gonna go somewhere different, not just in my town. Definitely Friday. All right, guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always, no matter what, stay you, and I will see you in my next video.